This is a Hitman production.
Welcome to Swac'N A Fool. Got my host,
GeeESPN.
and I'm his co-host, JMax. And today, we just gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna talk about the East, and we're gonna talk about the West.
This is a Hitman.
And you know, the thing about the East this year is, they kind of carrying the SWAC. Normally, the West got the heavy hitters, but the East, you know, they carrying the SWAC this year.
He's got some teams to do, bro. We're trying to sit here and pick who we thought was gonna win.
But what?
It's tough, bro.
It's tough.
I didn't flip flop 2 or 3 times.
If you had to go with your top 3 right now, who you got?
My top 3 right now:
Right now.
A&M, J-State, FAMU. Right now,
No particular order?
no particular order. Right now, I do J-State, FAMU, and then A&M.
Well. If I had to pick my first 3 out the East, my top 3, no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going A&M,
Mm-hmm.
FAMU,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a tie between J-State and Alabama State.
Okay.
It's a tie. That third place could go either way. Really, that first place, we ain't even supposed to be making no order right now, but really, it could go either way. All 4 of those teams
they
for
all
sure.
can flip. They all can flip.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Alabama A&M got a lot coming back, bro.
What they got?
They got a lot coming back,
I know they
bro.
got. They say Glass. He like the second coming since Al McNabb.
You gonna live for you gonna live.
But then really, I stepped on your toes with that one. I'm just saying that's the hype he getting.
Nah.
That's the hype he getting. And he got the LSU transfer,
Yeah.
D. Anderson,
Mm-hmm.
coming at receiver. That's another weapon.
They brought in some players.
And Tate.
Tate from LSU.
Tate another LSU prospect. He number 25 at LSU. I don't know what he is gonna be there, but I know he was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He was a dog. He got into a little legal trouble.
Yep.
We ain't gonna speak on that because he's still a good kid. But on the field, he's a monster.
Yeah, they still got Zay Moore, Brian Jenkins Jr. at receiver, Ibrahim. They loaded at receiver too. They even brought in on the offensive line. They brought in the kid from Charlotte to beef up the offensive line.
And
so they had a lot of work.
You know what's the crazy part though when I think about A&M? What all we just mentioned just now?
Offense.
So my thing with them is, who y'all gonna stop?
Yeah, they really didn't even need offense. They should just focus all the way on defense.
Right.
That's my question mark about A&M. I know Maine is a good coach. Glass is a good coach. Jason May, great coach on the offensive side of the ball. The defense is the question.
Yeah.
Now they did bring in Malik Barrow,
Mm-hmm.
a defensive lineman, played at Rutgers, played at Ohio State. They brought him in. They brought in the kid Spencer Perry, safety from Notre Dame, and he played at UNI.
Wait. Time out. Not to cut you off. So we getting transferred. So that's not the only team that's getting. Because I only heard like one team, one school was getting all these transfers from these big schools.
Yeah, there's one team, first time ever the SWAC has gotten transferred.
Okay, I heard Notre Dame. I heard all these different schools. So transfers been happening from these big time colleges.
Been happening.
Okay,
Some
my
people
bad.
feel like they,
Proceed.
Okay.
Sorry, cut you off.
They got a couple linebackers. They brought in Breon Dixon. They brought in from Nebraska. They brought in some DBs. One from Louisville, one from Mississippi State.
But can these guys play?
Yeah, that's what's left up to to see. But they lost Marcus Kushine. I think is how you pronounce his name.
Kushine. Well, shit.
He left and went to Florida State.
Okay.
Transfer portal. So the transfer portal can help you and it can hurt you. Bro.
It could definitely help hurt it. And the thing, and I hate to turn the story this way, but it's just one of my concerns is I wouldn't want the SWAC to be like a JUCO for Power Fives, you know.
And I sadly I think that's the way it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Because like big time coaches are like, why go to high school when I know this kid can ball?
Right.
Why take a chance on this kid's being bust when I know this kid over here can ball?
Right.
So
He's the cream of the crop in the SWAC, so let me just go get him.
Yeah.
And bring him up to me.
Bring him on up,
Right. But at the same, like with D. Anderson and all those guys as well, it kind of is beneficial to us because these guys aren't getting the opportunities at these Power 5 schools, and they come in to us, you know.
So it could be a blessing and a curse,
Exactly.
We gotta find a way to fight through it. I think if we continue to get better and better, our players want to stay.
Right.
We gotta focus, on our culture, just building our brand, and I think we can maybe keep some of these kids, man.
Definitely.
Who else you looking at in the East?
I'm just like I said, no particular order, so I'm gonna go with Jackson State.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jackson State.
State brought in a lot of,
it's the Hollywood team right now.
That's what everybody talk. What you think about that quarterback? What you think about that quarterback in them statements?
The statement or what he doing on the field?
The statement.
The statement. I don't think he's media savvy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he definitely put a target on his back,
definitely.
I also think the way he speaks is if he doesn't have a good season, it's going to be the O-line's fault. Yeah. Mark my words, America. If Shadir Sanders doesn't have a good season, his dad will either say the offensive line has to play better or the receivers have to get open. Mark my words, you heard it here first. It will not be Shadir Sanders' fault.
I think he's just an ignorant kid. I think he's just ignorant. He don't know. So he thinks his dad can talk all crazy like his dad used to. You playing quarterback. You got to touch the ball every single play. They got D-linemen that gunning for you. I just the ignorant kid don't really know.
And the difference is your dad could talk the talk because he has walked the walk before.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about you, just that you're a kid from high school who was a 4-star prospect who had offers but decided to commit to FAU. And to all you Facebook people that's been coming at my neck about offers is a non-binding offer, meaning that it is not a scholarship. So don't tell me nothing about 15, 20, 30, 40 offers from big-time schools until you have a national letter of intent.
Right. If he ain't going no official visits to these schools,
offer is nothing.
But
back to the subject.
Yeah, not to take them from the kid.
Yeah,
he's a good kid.
He's a good
He'll be a
kid.
good quarterback.
I don't know. I got to see him on the field before I give him that. I've seen Glass on the field. I've seen Felix on the field. I've seen what's the quarterback at Pine Bluff?
Skylar Perry.
I've seen him on the field.
They all proven.
Yeah, exactly. They're proven.
Yeah,
they're proven. But who all they have coming from the transfers?
They got a bunch, man. They got J.D. Morton is a kid from East Central, running back.
From where?
East Central Community College.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to be pretty good, man. They loaded their receivers. Got a lot of receivers. On the Hooks kid from Ohio. They got Keith
They had the
Corbin.
big kid that was playing in the spring as well. He was nice. I forgot his name.
Keith Corbin from Houston. They also got another kid that got in trouble too. The Davis kid. He was a 4-star. He got in trouble.
He got in trouble,
he was committed to Kansas.
From what I'm hearing, that situation isn't what it seemed to be. But
I hope the kid make it. I want to see all the kids.
Right, exactly.
Hope they make it out, bro. I clown and joke a lot, but I want to see the kids make it out, bro.
Yeah, we're definitely an avenue for these young black kids, man.
They brought in a couple offensive linemen too, because that's what I really thought they needed. Offensive line.
And you hear about the defensive line, you hear about all these, but I've never really heard about the big time offensive line recruits. So who they working with?
They brought in Dylan Spencer from Mizzou. They got Javante Gardner out of high school. He's supposed to be a 3-4-star kid. Mm-hmm. They brought in Maljon Jewell from FIU. So they brought in some players on the offensive line that I think can help them. It's just about gelling. All these new players, it's about gelling together to see.
So in your opinion, would you say that they're a work in process?
Yeah, progress. They're definitely working progress.
So you think in the second or third year after these kids gel together?
I think even in the end of the first year, we might see a better team than we're gonna see that first weekend against FAMU.
They got some big kahunas.
Yeah, the first week. All these new players gelling together against a team that mostly been together, they're gonna be tough on them. With a freshman quarterback, they're gonna be tough on them. I think if they saw them again down the line, they probably beat FAMU easily.
Right.
But I think it's gonna be a good game just because it's a lot of players to gel together. Football is a lot of chemistry.
Right.
How much talent you got, coaching, chemistry, all that matters. So I think down the line it'd be much better later in the year than right now. So
what's the dope thing that I like about them opening up the season that way is that first game could pretty much shake the entire SWAC East.
Yep.
It could.
All the marbles on the line. First game. So that's gonna come down to coaching. It's gonna come down to how you've been preparing. It's gonna come down to like you said, chemistry. Yeah. It's the edge, or what could not be the edge is that FAMU didn't have a spring. Yeah. They make it rusty.
Yeah. So they could be rusty, or they could be fresh.
Right.
Those are the things that we. Speaking of FAMU,
I also wanted to say, everybody talks about Shadur Sanders. But in my opinion, I think Shallow gets overlooked. Shallow's on the safety. His other son that transferred from South Carolina, he played in the SEC, was playing big time minutes in the SEC.
I agree.
The kid is a dog. No one really talks about Shallow.
I agree.
But watch out for Shallow Sanders. He's getting number 21 like his dad. He getting number 21, and I think that's gonna be the player to look out for on the defense.
I agree.
Shallow
I agree. And it's surprising to me because we talk about the big schools and all that type of stuff, but we forget that he came from an SEC school.
And was playing pretty good at the SEC school.
So, like I said earlier, though, I know we spoke on FAMU, and I know you big on the safety that they have there. And they have a lot of continuity on that team as well. They closely,
man, FAMU.
Yeah, they loaded. But my biggest concern is with the quarterback situation.
Yeah. They lost their quarterback. He was there in the spring. He ended up leaving
late. He left late. And that could be huge. That could be huge as far as finding chemistry as well with your receivers, with your running back timing, calling out checks, calling out coverages, seeing all those things.
Now, see, they still got Cameron Sapp, 6'3", 215. I think he'll be a sophomore this year.
What position?
Quarterback.
Okay.
So he was actually committed to Alcorn.
Okay.
Ended up decommitted from Alcorn, going to FAMU. So he's a good kid.
So he committed to Alcorn at first?
He was committed to Alcorn.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a scrub. Next.
Oh, yeah. He made a mistake, too much. Rashawn McKay is also another guy. Last year got a little run last year. 6'1", 200 pounds. So he has the most experience. So those are two quarterbacks I look at to fight and count for their starting position.
Last year, FAMU, they averaged 35 points a game, so they're a high-powered offense. And not last year, 2019. That's when the last time they had a season. They're a high-powered offense. They bring in most of the people back. Yeah. They were averaging 35 points a game. But what do they look like on the defensive side?
Well, they brought in a transfer from Tennessee, Savion Williams.
Okay.
He defensive tackle.
Did he play?
Yeah, he played 6'3".
Okay.
6'3", 290. They brought another defensive end from Western Kentucky, Atkinson. He can rush the quarterback, and I love my favorite non-Alcorn State player in the SWAC.
I know you were upset in the other in our last presentation, our last broadcast.
Marquise Bell. This kid can play cornerback. He can play safety. He can play down. He can be an extra linebacker in D2. He can do anything on the defensive side of the ball. That kid is amazing. Has the speed, has the cover skills. You can line him up anywhere.
What's his name?
Marquise Bell.
Hey, people, Marquise Bell. At FAMU. Safety, cornerback, in the backfield.
I think actually he's the best NFL prospect the SWAC has to offer this shit. Dude is a monster. The dude is a monster. Dude's just a straight monster, man. So I want to give a shout out to Marquise Bell, bro, from FAMU. I think he's gonna be a game changer for FAMU. That's what I'm looking for from FAMU.
The best what?
The best NFL prospect.
So we got Glass. We got all these receivers. Mm-hmm. We got Lewis.
Bell, Marquise Bell.
And you saying that's the top NFL prospect?
Marquise Bell.
I'm going to have to check it out. I got to see if the believer. You got to make me a believer.
7,000 languages in the world. And I choose to speak facts.
Okay, we're going to have to see it.
Marquise Bell.
So I know we discussed FAMU. We discussed Jackson. We discussed A&M. Mm-hmm. So we said about... If we're going to go top 3, top 4, top 5, we're looking at Alabama State.
How we on the Bama State?
Bama State.
Bama State had a nice spring. They
Bama State.
They pushed that band school. Almost beat that band school down there.
Band school, the best
band school. You ain't best at nothing.
Yeah, it sounds a dynamite.
You ain't best at nothing.
It's a dynamite. That sounds horrible.
I didn't told you about talking about anything Alcorn. I'm saying about anything Alcorn.
All right, Alcorn. Go ahead, Alcorn.
I got your Al.
Go ahead, Al.
Got your Al.
What you got to say about Bama State?
Hey,
another team that the Jaguars defeated last year. But anyway,
barely.
Was it a win?
Barely.
Was it a win?
Barely.
Was it a win?
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all was in there shaking in the people.
All right. What they gonna do this year?
Hey, they got Ryan Nettles coming back.
Who is he?
That's the freshman quarterback they had last year. Redshirt freshman. He won SWAC freshman of the year last year.
Oh, okay.
And they hired
he must have had no competition.
And they had a new AD.
New AD?
Yeah, Jason Cable. He's an Arcanite, so you know he good people. You know
Your Uncle Knight?
Yeah, Uncle Knight.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
hire.
making good people.
Yeah, good people. Great people.
Okay,
My bad.
he hunt?
Great people.
Great people, he hunt?
Yeah, he hunt.
Okay.
Jaguars, that's what he hunt. He hunt Jaguars, that's what he hunt. We talking about Bama State.
All right, go ahead. You brought up Alcorn.
Alcorn.
Oh, my bad.
Look, they got Ezra Gray coming back.
Israel Gray. Now, I got to admit, Israel Gray is a damn good running back. He's a damn good running back. I know you said something about NFL potential earlier and all that hoopla, but I think he's going to be a great.
Now they did lose Michael Jefferson.
Okay.
That big 6'4" receiver.
He went to UL.
You went to UL.
Okay.
Went to UL. I think that's gonna hurt him. The whole offensive line, 4 of them was freshmen, 1 was a sophomore. I think they're gonna be young. I don't think they'll be ready to compete yet, but I think there's a young team that we can watch out for in the future.
Yeah.
I also think another hot take. I think this is Donnell Hill-Ely's last year. I don't think they're gonna renew his contract. He only has 1 year left. So
but he's made great strides with him.
They don't think that's enough at Bama State.
Okay.
With the facilities they got,
The
new AD coming in, I think he's gonna make a change. And with the facilities they got, the young team they got,
yeah,
they may make.
So basically, you're saying when Alcorn get rid of McNair,
what?
There's some type of connection going on there.
Never.
That's what you're telling me?
Never.
Because I know y'all got some ruffles in the feathers, and you know y'all got a lot going on where y'all
I
at.
don't know what you heard.
Why y'all ain't play the COVID season?
I don't know what you
Who
heard.
decided not to play the COVID season?
We don't play in the spring. We don't play spring football. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Y'all ain't play no football.
We don't play spring football.
Y'all ain't play no football.
No football is played in the spring. Why would we do it?
Man.
Why would we do it?
Y'all ain't play no football.
We don't play spring football.
Y'all ain't play no football.
No football is played in the spring. Why would we do it?
Man.
Why would we do it? Y'all just do what everybody else
Did
do.
y'all play in the fall?
Why would we do what everybody
Did y'all
else
play
do?
in the fall?
We ain't need to play in the spring.
No, y'all not the champ.
What do we need to play? What we
Y'all
got
not
to
the
prove?
champs.
What we
And
got to
them the
prove? We the
champs.
champs.
And them the champs.
We
What
the
the coach told y'all?
We the champs.
He say come get it.
We ain't
He
worried
say
about.
come get it.
They got something for us, and we come and get it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We come and get it.
We gonna see.
We come and get it.
While we still in the East, you know, I don't want to overlook Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman. They coming in new to the conference as well this year. They got a lot of.
They got a lot of swag coaches though.
Yeah, they got a lot of swag coach. Terry Sims been there for about 5 years. It's about 2015 actually.
Okay.
Terry Sims, really a veteran coach. They got a big tight end down there that I really like. Mallard is his name, like 6'6", 250, a big dude.
They got offensive lineman transfer from Grambling.
Yeah, Franklin is the last name.
Franklin, yeah, we used to call him Big Frank, but Edgar Franklin.
Yeah. From Madison Prep.
From Madison.
He out there, right? He out there, right?
Yeah, you know he out there, right? You know, one of my close former football players. He's going to be a great asset to them as well.
They got a transfer quarterback from UAPB, Patrick Shannon. I think he's gonna compete for that starting job down there. Kind of like Bama State, I don't see them. They're gonna be they're hard-nosed defensive team, gonna play hard, tough, physical football team. I just don't see them yet.
Okay.
Making a run and winning the East.
So you putting them at the last place in your East?
Not last.
We can't talk about that right now though.
All right.
We can't talk about that because I actually got a few shockers. A few that's gonna shock
you always got shockers.
You know, I'm just saying.
Even shockers no more.
I'm just saying. Look, I got some stuff out there.
All right.
This East.
All right.
Ain't no telling where it could go. Like we already said, the first game of the season, that's gonna determine.
That's a big game.
That's a big game. That's a heck of a game.
That's a big game. We
know that Coach Sanders can say all he wants. But he got A&M circled on his schedule.
That's gonna be a big game too, man.
Yeah,
that's a talkathon.
Definitely.
That's a talkathon.
Definitely. What he say? Go get some more 5 stars.
I think
that's what Coach say, huh?
I think they both can talk better than they can coach.
It's
a talkathon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
so you know that's what the East is now. Now we're gonna go to our side now. We're gonna go to the West side. You know where them Jaguars roam. You know where the big dogs roam.
Okay.
You know that's where we at. You know,
we
gonna invite y'all over there to the West now, so y'all can get some of this good competition week in and week out. You know how it was. LeBron always went when he was in the West, but when he got to the West, you know what it was hitting for. Y'all was in the Eastern Conference over there.
We was the beast in the East. Now it's time to be the best in the West.
So let's start off with Prairie View.
Prairie View added some nice pieces.
Prairie View got a heck of. Prairie View will probably have the best front 7 in the SWAC.
I think so. That defensive line, they added the transfer from Northwest.
I saw, yeah.
Your boy Troy
James.
is a monster.
He is a monster. This will be his breakout season.
Troy,
you heard it here first.
D-line. They had two more all-conference players on their front seven. They also brought in Jay Harris from Kansas at linebacker.
Okay, so that sounds like a pretty stout defense.
So that's a pretty stout. Their front seven is scary. Yeah, but they lost. I think their best cornerback, Reggie Stubblefield.
Okay. Oh.
They lost him.
He left.
He left. Transfer portal. Went to Kansas State.
Okay, that's
Power
5 to say the least. Yeah.
Okay. But I
don't know if I would have done it, but it's not me.
Their back end might hurt a little bit, but offensively, now they did add Juwan Pass.
Okay.
That was the guy that replaced Lamar Jackson at Louisville.
Oh wow. What's his last name?
Pass.
Oh, he better be able to pass that.
But he can't.
Oh,
he can't.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's more of a running threat.
Mm-hmm. Dual threat or just running?
More running.
Okay.
His passing is what kind of held him up, but offensively, period, was bad last year. They were bad last year. They had a good stout defense.
And that's surprising under Coach Dooley, who's an offensive-minded type of guy.
Yeah, they don't really have the playmakers they used to have.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be the biggest question mark with them is the offense and the quarterback situation.
My biggest question, sorry to cut you off, my biggest question is, will they beat Grambling for another season? Season?
Yeah, I think they can beat Grambling.
And I honestly think they won't. I know they played them. Grambling played them on Grambling's schedule. It's like the third or fourth game.
I think it's the second time you took up for Grambling. I don't know what you see in Grambling.
But I'm just saying.
I don't know what you see in Grambling.
Grambling has a lot of potential.
Okay.
They have a lot of potential.
In the future, I agree.
Yeah, they have a lot of potential. I know that coach is on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about a hot seat, it'll light a fire in your ass
to
get the job done.
It will.
He's revamped his coaching staff. Mm-hmm. They have a heck of a quarterback from Amy, Louisiana. Yeah. What's the kid's name?
Christian.
Yeah, they say he's supposed to be nice. And the kid that Bruce Eugene had out there in New York is supposed to compete for the spot as well.
Like I said, I think they got a lot of young pieces.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young pieces at Grambling, man. They got the Noah Bolden kid. They got the
but they got a nice blend of veteran pieces as well.
A couple. They got I like the receiver from Madison Pro.
Yeah, he probably be back in the sixth game of the season.
He's gonna be pretty good. I like the they brought in like I said, the young kids, a defensive transfer, Terry from Mississippi State. I also like Blake Thomas. Now Blake Thomas started his career at Alcorn.
Oh wow!
Left and went to JUCO and dominated JUCO. I think that he'll be their best player.
He dominated JUCO.
He dominated JUCO.
He left Alcorn.
He was a JUCO All-American.
Anybody that went to Alcorn probably a scrub. Anyway, next person.
Let's go.
Who else you got?
I got that kid coming back.
Okay.
A real good kid. He's coming back. We got a couple nice linebackers. They got a lot of young, like I said, they got a lot of young pieces. Mm-hmm. We really got a lot of young pieces on the offensive line too. I think they rebuilt the offensive line. I just do not think they've done enough to make a difference this year, and the schedule is too hard. I look at their first 6 games. I got them going 0-6 to start the season.
And that's what I was gonna get to. I know you said you made a little slick remark earlier about me being a Tiger fan.
Yeah.
And I know you said that they're gonna compete with Texas Southern for the last place in the West.
Yeah, I think it'll be a battle.
But who does Texas Southern have?
I like the young quarterback they have. He was a freshman last year.
Okay.
They got a couple defensive linemen I like down there too. Other than that, I think
they have that kid. It's like his 7th year. Jonathan Giles.
He been there since I was in high school.
Yeah.
He been there since I was in high school. We graduated high school.
Yeah. And now you 40.
I'm 40. But
nah, he ain't 40 for real.
Yeah, we used to play. Look, but I think Grambling and Texas gonna battle it out for the last spot.
Yeah.
I know we ain't gonna be telling our rankings, but I think
that's what you think. Well, actually, my ranking doesn't think I have somebody else battling out for the last 2 spots.
I got Grambling.
I'm giving Grambling a little more credit.
I think Grambling is like credit. What I think is gonna happen, I think the team's gonna quit.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna start off 0-6. It might be a coaching change mid-year because the Grambling faithful gonna be high. I've been told by some big time people from Grambling, big time places, that Bob cannot have another season like he had this one.
Oh yeah, he definitely
cannot have it, and I just can't see. I think the team will even improve, but the first 6 games is just too hard. I think they start out 0-6.
Man, but look, you ain't never tell me about Texas Southern.
Texas Southern, they just like Graham. Nice young quarterback coming in. They got a really good running back. Freshman they bringing in.
Yeah. They got a heck of a band director too.
Yeah, they got a nice band director from the band school.
From the band school that all their directors go and direct all these other schools in the SWAC. Alcorn, their band director came from Southern University.
Congratulations.
Who else would you like to talk to? You know, it's the Isaac Greggs Band Hall of Fame. You know, just saying. Just saying. But
congratulations on having a really good loud band. They loud. They
Sounds
loud.
of dynamite.
They loud.
Alcorn.
Loud.
Alcorn.
That's all they do is blow loud.
While we on Southern University, John, let's talk about Southern University. They will be bringing everyone back.
That's not. I don't know why you said everyone.
Every single
you
one.
Said everyone like everyone.
We got
good.
All-American Award winner. You know who he is, Mr. Lewis. You know who he is.
Lewis.
He is nice. He broke records for the SWAC. He's the best thing since Michael Strahan at the defensive end position.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him.
Pretty good.
We have we got Mr. Ivy coming back on the defensive line. We got Devin Cotton coming back on the defensive line. We got our entire offense coming back as well.
Southern gonna be stout. Front seven gonna be stout. Offensive line and defensive
front
line.
seven and the back end.
I don't know about the back end.
Offensive line, we have 6
Offensive line will be good
on the all SWAC team, first team, second team, and on
It's
only 5 offensive linemen on the line, and we got 6 of them. So that means we got an extra person to replace them. Who gonna block that pressure?
I think
the big boys coming down the hill.
I think
them big boys coming down the hill. Them big boys, you can't stop Shaq. When you get a ball to Shaq, could you stop Shaq?
Them big boys coming.
When them big boys coming down the hill, you can't stop.
Second place.
When them big boys coming down the hill, you can't stop. You
What
heard me?
hill they coming down?
Skelton, when he gonna throw it or he gonna run?
What hill they coming down? The second place hill?
The best athlete, the best cornerback. The best quarterback.
Welcome to the second place, Southern Jaguars. Back to what I was saying.
Coming from opt out you. Go ahead. Go ahead, opt out you.
Second place.
Go ahead, opt out.
Listen. I think the trenches at Southern are really good. My problem with Southern University. Listen to me.
What's your problem?
I do like the receiver y'all brought in from ULM. Played at Zachary High School. Chandler Whitfield.
Mm-hmm.
Game changer. Really good receiver.
He is nice.
I like Jared Sims, the running back.
Mm-hmm. And we still got Big Ben.
Yeah.
Mr. Truck Stick.
Yeah.
Mr. Truck Stick. He gonna put you on your butt.
I think the skill.
And don't forget our tight end.
Oh yeah. Now Southern does keep good tight ends. They took people. Tight end, they're tight end university. I get it. Band school, tight end school. Great.
Do I need to go any further?
But I think.
Did I list a weak spot yet?
Second place. I do think that the skill players have taken a drop off. You know, I look at the old Southern teams with the Tilleries and what's the receiver name? Quinn. You had Tillery, Quinn, Howard.
That's not the offense we run anymore. You got to understand the offense we run now.
We went from an all skill, no trench to all trench.
No, we still have the skill, but we don't have to throw the ball that much. When you average it, when you have an O-line like we have, when you have the running backs that we have, when you have the tight ends that we have, why even pass the ball on the outside to the perimeter?
Probably because you want to get the first place. You can't get the first place. You second place. So you may want to change something up.
Okay, I thought.
Are
y'all gonna ride the bus this year?
I thought that Southern should have brought in a quarterback transfer. This is my opinion. I thought they should have brought in because I don't think Skelton can get the job done. And at media day, the coach came out and said that Skelton would be his starting quarterback.
He did.
If Skelton is your starting quarterback on October 30th, when the Alcorn State Braves come to town, I might bring a blanket to the game.
Yeah, that's how
I might bring a blanket.
What Felix gonna do when he see this new revamped defense that Coach Allen's got?
Let me show you.
What Felix gonna do? What Felix gonna do? Since y'all been out this year, he might not even make it to that game.
Listen.
He might be benched.
Felix is a made man. Okay.
Tell me what I need to know about your team.
I'll tell you number one thing about Alcorn. Alcorn's biggest competition in the SWAC
is the Southern University Jaguars.
It's Alcorn. That's the biggest competition.
Matter of fact, Alcorn's biggest competition is Grambling State University, who has beat them how many years in a row? How many years? Can y'all ever get over the hump?
That's been his last.
Can y'all ever get over the hump?
We don't care about Grambling.
Y'all don't care about Grambling. Y'all don't care about Grambling.
When Grambling beat us, they celebrate like it's a parade. They didn't won the Super Bowl. So we got
Grambling got y'all number.
We got some fun this year.
Grambling got y'all number.
Tell them keep waking up.
Tell them
keep get up in the morning.
Grambling got y'all
all
number.
This over.
My bad. I cut you off on your team. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Just don't let it happen again. If it happens again, I'm looking for a new co-host. Telling you right now. Come here about to pray one more time. I'm looking for a co-host.
I got you.
Look. Now Felix is back. Nico Duffy is back. Let me tell you something else about another. We got another player out there, right?
Who that?
We got another player out there, right? We got a running back.
For all the people that don't know about that rack, that's Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah. This kid went to Glen Oaks High School.
You bragging about somebody went to Glen Oaks High School? You bragging about somebody went to Glen Oaks High School?
This guy is
Glen Oaks ain't had no winning football program in the last 5-10 years. And you about to tell me that he is...
We got a
I'm
monster.
sorry, go ahead.
We got a monster coming in
Okay.
from Glen Oaks High School. You know,
Who is?
Listen to me. He's a transfer from Northwestern State.
Yeah.
Stafford Anderson. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's starting
Why
anywhere
you
else
left?
in the sweat. Anywhere else in the
Why
sweat.
you left Northwestern State?
Politics.
Oh.
Politics. One of the hardest workers we got. He
was a walk-on at Northwestern, or he was off?
No. We
He
don't
was
do
off?
walk-on. We don't want to do walk-ons.
Okay.
Listen, we don't do players.
I just heard Glen Oaks, and
Yeah.
I know they hadn't had a winning season in the last 5-10 years.
Greatness.
Okay, he played basketball?
Basketball,
He must be one of
football.
Harvey Acker kids.
Yeah, he'll answer boy too.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
You better come with it. Hard worker. Look. So look. He's a starter anywhere in the sweat. If we would have had most improved or best player in the spring, he would have got the breakout player.
I ain't playing the spring.
Spring
That was
practice.
all you.
Spring practice.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Practice. Because they was practicing.
Man,
You remember what Iverson said about practice?
This man ungrateful.
Practice?
He better be glad we out there.
Practice? But go ahead. Practice?
Man, ungrateful. Look. So that's who we got at running back and receiver. Oh, we loaded.
Y'all loaded?
We loaded.
Tell me about it.
We brought in C.J. Boulder from Vanderbilt.
Okay.
He came in as a freshman and played SEC. Any freshman that can play in the SEC is a monster. He played as a freshman in the SEC.
Jonathan Gales did too. Jonathan Giles did the same.
Jonathan Giles is not C.J. Boulder.
Okay.
We got one Anthony. Okay. Who I think gonna have a breakout year this year, going to the junior year. Monster. We got Pringle. Got 13 touchdowns last year. I don't know why people think we lost.
No, he
him.
didn't catch 13 touchdowns last year. He got 0 touchdowns last year.
The last time we played.
2 years ago, he thought.
We don't.
Okay.
I don't speak on spring football because
I'm talking about a season that was put together that y'all decided not to participate
Yeah,
in.
and
But I don't know what's
and
going
the
on with y'all
Champions
head
won
coach
3
and y'all AD, so we ain't going to even go
Chapman
there.
won 3 games.
We ain't going to go there. So
Listen.
did Ohio State.
Chapman,
They there.
they won
Didn't
5-6.
Coach say
They won
Ohio, what
5-6.
happened to Ohio State?
They won 5-6.
We ain't taking credit from nobody who got there.
They
We ain't taking no credit from
what
nobody
team
who
Ohio
got there.
State beat? Don't nobody remember.
Hey, but they
Nobody
made
remember
it.
that.
They made it to the
Nobody remember
playoffs.
that. Don't nobody remember that.
We take something away from them.
Don't nobody remember
They
that.
made it.
That's hit.
And them
Nobody
made
remember that. Nobody remember that. It's over. Nobody ever gonna remember that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead to the player that caused 13 touchdowns 2 years ago.
Lee Charles Pringle,
Okay.
at receiver. We
You
brought
don't have to
in.
prove something.
Oh, he ready. We brought in a 4 or 5 offensive line transfers, which kind of made our offensive line kids that were already there step up a little bit in the spring.
Yeah.
We saw some kids come back in better shape. Will Reddy, Columbus Willis. He's from White Castle. They came back looking really good off the line.
Animal.
Good kid.
Animal.
Good, really good kid. Shout out to Big Columbus. On the defensive side of the ball, you know, we got DC. Best DC in the sweat.
That's the same
Seth
defense that let
Seth
A&T put 60 on you. That's that same defense.
That's the same defense that shut down Skelton 2 years back to back.
That's the same defense.
Why we
that
talking
let
about?
A&T
Why we
put
talking about
60 on you.
A&T? A&T don't like y'all.
That's the same.
Why you riding
I'm
A&T?
just trying to
They don't like
understand
y'all.
that's the same
That ain't
defense.
your
Because last time I saw
cousin.
that
They got the same
defense on the
cousin. Don't make you
field,
cousin.
last time I saw that defense
They don't
on the
like
field
y'all.
on
They don't
national
like y'all.
television,
You
it
take
was
it for
60
A&T.
something to
You
what?
take it for A&T.
I'm just
Look, we ain't
saying.
think about y'all.
I'm just saying.
Let them write their own history.
I'm just
They don't
saying.
need y'all.
I'm just saying.
I'm
60.
Steve,
60.
you better watch when
And
you
some
go back to
nuggets.
Atlanta. We ready.
And so look, y'all going back to Atlanta?
Going back.
Yeah.
From the A to the A.
Oh.
Starting the A and the A.
Look, you hear that, huh? That's that Alcorn education now.
See that
So Alcorn and Alcorn?
that's who's gonna be in the championship.
Or in Lorman? From the A to the A, that's what you say.
Both. Alcorn versus Alcorn is gonna be the championship. Because we playing this ourselves.
Yeah.
Our defense loaded. We brought in Ivan White Jr., a transfer pass rusher from ULM. Brought in Solomon Wise from UTSA. Montreal Huff, 6'5", 250 defensive end out of JUCO we brought in. That's to show up the defensive line. Because our biggest problem last year was our pass rush.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing else about Alcorn.
That was our pass rush.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing else about
Our
Alcorn.
pass was our biggest problem. People. We got that fixed.
Man, you putting me to sleep, man.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want to hear nothing else about Alcorn,
I know
man.
you don't want to hear nothing else.
I don't want to hear
I know you
nothing
don't.
else. Man,
You ought to be scared.
oh,
You ought to be scared.
gee. Man, we forgot about this team. Mississippi Valley.
We so
Oh.
forgot about Valley.
Oh,
We so
no disrespect.
My bad.
No disrespect.
My
No
bad.
disrespect.
My bad, dancing.
My bad.
No, but we so forgot about Valley.
Not
That's your
Inabina.
fault.
That's not Inabina. That's an
You
Inabina.
cracking jokes.
That's an Inabina. That's so
Cracking
what we got to
jokes.
say about Valley.
Man, Valley got Jerry Gardner down there. Defense end. They had a really good defensive line last year. They brought in TJ Goodwin from UTEP, quarterback transfer. Again with Valley, I can't see it yet.
Will we ever see it? I'm really rooting for
I hope
Valley.
so.
I really,
I hope so.
if they don't, they're the team that I want to beat a few teams, even though they might not never make it to where they, where they could be.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I like to see it. It's great for the competition.
Yeah, they've been down so long, bro.
But at one time Prairie View was down for a long time
Right,
as well.
right,
back when we was coming up,
You're right.
and they ended up making that transition. So I think it's possible, and I actually think it's possible with the coach they have now.
I love the coach.
Yeah.
I love dancing. They also got Keytron Evans. Is that his name? The OC from UAPB. He was the quarterback coach at UAPB. He accepted the OC position at Mississippi Valley.
Okay.
He's over there now. I think they'll be improved. I just think the league's so tough now.
It is.
And
It's tough over there.
In the regular year, I think they win a couple games. This year, it's gonna be hard on them.
Yeah.
But I love that defensive line they got, and Coach Dancy is a problem.
It's a problem.
You give him the resources and the facilities, that guy's a problem. Don't be surprised if some other schools start giving him a call. Maybe the Bama States, maybe Grambling when they fire Fives. But
They not. I think Five's gonna be okay. We're gonna discuss that when we come on the next episode and discuss the rankings. But I don't have them being as bad as people make them out to be. I got them winning a few. They got a heck of a schedule. But people say, they opened up against Tennessee State. But Tennessee State last time they played, they had a losing season. Yeah. So Tennessee State, that could be a win.
I don't think Grambling stay down long. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Grambling stay down long. I think they'll be back. But
in the spring, Grambling State lost every game besides the Bayou Classic was a close game.
Yeah.
I mean, an L is an L, but besides,
yeah.
Jaguars doing what Jaguars do. Because, that's what Jaguars do.
Yeah. But Valley getting some turf down there. So they upgrading their facilities a little bit.
Okay.
That's good for little old Valley, man.
Not little old Valley,
little
man.
old
You sounded
Valley,
like Shadir,
yeah,
man. Don't disrespect when people like that.
That's good. That's good for Valley, but I want to see them do a little better.
Yeah.
You talking about Southern and all that. We just skipped over the West champions.
Champions of what?
The team that came to Scotland.
The West champions of what?
The West champions.
Of what?
The
What
SWAC.
the SWAC.
The SWAC.
So they won the West?
They won the West.
In what year?
2021.
In the season that y'all ain't playing? That y'all say don't count?
The forgotten season.
Man, what team you talking about?
UAPB, bro.
That's the West champs?
The team that came to Baton Rouge and beat y'all at home on your homecoming in the spring. That team.
I mean, they did beat us. I got to give you that.
They did.
We gave them the game. We beat ourselves. They didn't beat us. Yeah. We had 3 turnovers. Skelton got benched in the first quarter. Yeah. We gave it to him. We beat ourselves.
Skelton still there?
He's still there.
Good.
Yeah, he gonna show y'all. We got something on y'all. Coach gonna make sure he's straight.
What's gonna do to UAPB though? What about Skylar Perry? He had a pretty good.
Skylar Perry to me gonna be the 3rd best quarterback in the SWAC.
That's fair.
He's 3rd best quarterback in the SWAC.
That's fair.
Quill Glass. Second guy, I forgot his name. And Perry.
Anybody know of anyone that would like to be a co-host on the Swac'N A Fool podcast? Let me know. Scott lost his mind. Scott lost his mind.
Ooh, I forgot the kid's name. I forgot the kid's name, man. What's the kid's name out there in Lawrence?
What's wrong with this dude?
What's the kid name?
First thing you messed up on putting him second. That's the first thing you messed up doing.
I'm going off last year's stats.
The trigger man.
I'm going off last year's stats.
The trigger man, Felix Harper. Don't forget it.
Who in 3rd?
3rd.
I agree. Pine Bluff quarterback. I hadn't seen nothing from Shadir, so I can't put him down.
I'll put him 4th. I'll go Ryan Nettles, Alabama State. Then I'm going Skylar Perry.
Okay.
Then I'm going Skylar Perry. It's close.
Who else I gotta look for?
They lost a lot, bro. UAPB lost a lot, bro.
Yeah.
They lost a lot.
Might be a down season.
I think, after the coach already was complaining about he had to re-recruit his players, bro.
Yeah. They did. They lost a lot of
They
players
lost
to transfer.
to the transfer, bro.
Yeah.
We picked up an all conference tight end from them. Thank you. I shot the PV. We're gonna show you how to use them. They lost a player on the defensive line and went to Purdue, and then now what? He's actually at Florida State. They lost a safety, a cornerback. They lost their best receiver, Harry Ballard, a running back.
See, and that's why I said don't be too quick to see who I'm gonna put at the bottom when it comes to that list. Don't be too quick, because you could go from the best to the worst real quick.
If you ain't got Alcorn 1, your list wrong anyway. So you can be too quick, real quick.
I ain't see Alcorn last year.
Real quick.
We got something for Alcorn. They ain't won last year. They ain't played last year. They ain't fresh.
If Alcorn not won, your list wrong. I don't care who you is.
We coming for you.
If Alcorn ain't won,
We coming for you.
matter of fact, if Alcorn not won and 2, your list wrong.
We coming
We
for
playing this
you.
ourselves.
We coming
We
for
bad.
you. We coming for you. Hey, look.
We bad.
We hope you enjoyed another episode of Swac'N A Fool podcast.
Coming up next, we're gonna rank our team.
We gonna rank them.
And you know
Be here for the rankings.
And you know he is gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna give
Be here for the rankings.
Be here for the rankings.
It's not gonna be what you think it is. You can trust me.
We got some surprises.
We got some upsets.
We got some,
Just be here. Be here.
Check us out. We're going at it next. We had to give y'all a breakdown of everything. See next episode. I gotta put him in his place. Cause I'm sick of him.
I'ma show him.
I'm sick of him thinking
I'ma show him.
he can rank these teams.
I'ma
He
show
can say
him.
what he want about the Braves.
I'ma show him.
He can put his place next.
I'ma show him. Matter of fact, I don't want to hear no more of that talking, man. Bring on football season.
We ready.
Swac'N A Fool
Coming to you.
podcast. Don't forget
We
to
coming to
comment.
you.
Don't forget to share.
Let's go.
Don't forget to
Let's go.
subscribe.
Let's go.
We in the building. We out. GeeESPN, JMax, another episode.